All right, here we are. We are now into oh, it's it's showing both of them. Yes, it is. Okay, hold on. Let's only get one up here. There we go. All right, it's still showing both. Let me. Oh, I know what I gotta do. I know what I gotta do. I forgot to do this. I should have did this earlier. Oh, man. Oh, there it goes. All right, we're good. We are now good. All right. I'll go through the plot process. Let's get John Cena out here. Get that out here. So we're gonna do a 7 round mock draft. And we're gonna do like a standard draft, no trades or anything like that. All right, so show. I don't know about this. I'm trying to begin. Does it say begin draft somewhere? Oh, here it is. Enter draft. Can't really see that. All right. So this it starts. Hide this. Are we starting? Oh no, we ain't starting yet. All right. I didn't do as much research as I did with the 2025 draft. Some of the guys I knew, some of the pass rushers that I knew. Um, this one I just got like Mendoza, Dante. I don't know who Peter Woods is, but I know Caleb Downs, Bryan Jr. I heard about this guy. A lot of people thinking about the Saints might get another guard, but I'm really thinking Jeremiah Love, and I'm picking Jeremiah Love over a lot of these guys because you got wide receivers, right? You got like some good wide receivers, but this guy is I know we don't give generational talent. We're giving too many generational talents in a 2025 draft. In the 2024 draft, it was like, oh, this guy's a generational talent, and this guy's a generational talent, right? But those generational talents can only work if you have a team that you have to build around them. Now, Tyler Shuck is a talented quarterback, right? Very good decision making once he has, things that's going to work his way type stuff. So yeah, Tyler Shuck, I like I would love to have a running back by him that's going to get um him the yards that he's going to need in passing and running downs, pretty much creating holes for himself that Jeremiah Love can do. He can create holes, or he could attack the line of scrimmage, pretty much help out the lineman to get some more push up there. You'd still gonna need a back behind him, and I do like Kendre Miller, Kendre Miller type of a back, kind of they're almost the same with an explosion. But Jeremiah Love is more elusive than Kendre Miller, I would say. Kendre Miller is like a one cut kind of running back, and Jeremiah Love is more of a elusive back. So yeah, he's like he can cut, he can spin off the dime, cut and spin in midair, hurdle you. Like the guy is amazing. I'll probably go with that. If not him, let me see. Yeah, Carnell Tate, I will go with Arvo Reese. I don't think Arvo Reese should be like in the top 5 of guys to pick right now. I think he probably is in the top 10, but not top 5. Uh, dang. After that, we just gonna look for some help in the first round. Cause right now, if I'm thinking, if I am the Saints, I will obviously want to go running back. I will want to go running back. I'm not sure. Let me just cut this out. How you? I forgot how you cut things. It's like control. No, it's not control. Is it alt? Yeah, it is alt. Damn. Now we don't have to see it. So I was like, damn, people will have to cut these things off. Anyway, freaking advertisements, bro. Anyway, so yeah, I like I said, Jeremiah Love, I'll probably go for some of the wide receiver talents. One wide receiver talent I really want. Oh, this is the guy. This is the guy. If he gets out of the first round, he's the pick. If you don't see him get out the first round, he's your number one pick then. Cause his ability to win off the edge, bro, the bend that this kid has is ridiculous. Consistent win pressure first. Just winning at the line of scrimmage, just like off rip, bro. Um, yeah, I see everybody wants Arvo Reese to be that guy. Like he could be that guy in the passing, or he could be that guy in the rushing. I'm like, look, you want a pure D rusher on the edge for the New Orleans Saints? That would have been the guy. That would have been the guy to go for. We went keep on messing up his name though. He might be the first round pick that I would choose for edge. But let's see. They got some. Oh yeah, here are the wide receivers I like. Everybody like the Jordan Tyson one. Um Carnell Tate and Lemon, Mike Lamon, butchering names. I'm about to be butchering a lot of these names. Then you got like Denzel Boston, Chris Bell. I don't really like the Chris Bell. I who I do like if he is here. Yeah, better. Like he's Chris Bell. Like Chris Bell is slow wide receiver, but this guy stronger hands, stronger hands. Really, really, really. I got emphasis on strong hands. When this guy is in midair, you trying to tackle him. Yeah, you're not getting the ball, bro. You not getting that ball. He's not that fast. Obviously, he probably gonna run like a 4.5 or whatnot, but strong hands, big time, big, big time, strong hands. Yeah, that's one of my other guys I probably would get. I probably would get him like in the third round. He might be in the third round wide receiver. I don't see my other guy from USC. I don't see the other guy from USC. I don't think he might not be coming out. He might. Oh no, here he is. Yes. This is George Pickens 2.0, probably the better version of George Pickens. Yes. Yes, 1,000 times. Yes. This guy, Obviously, he's gonna be a second round pick if you can't get him in the second round. And if he's in the second round and my DN is in the second round, I'm choosing the DN over him because I'm gonna have Jeremiah Love. And other than that, if I'm going to the third round, I'm getting him. So really, I'm not really gonna lose out on hands catching wide receivers. It's just I'm going to lose out on a spectacular hand catching wide receiver, and that's him. Lane is that guy. Lane's a problem. But you have, let's just put it like this, right? I forgot about Elijah. If you have like Elijah, right? And you combine him with Ian Strong, you got two strong hands wide receiver. You got, they put like the emphasis on it. You got a strong hand wide receiver. You got a strong hands for a wide receiver. Strong. That's emphasis, bro. Like I've seen this dude's play, and I'm like, ooh, boy, I want that guy right there, the wide receiver position, either in the slot or in the X, Y, wherever you want to pull him at. And I want to run to his side, watch those blocks. Nasty. Watch him catch the ball. Strong. Like, man, he a problem. I don't even know how much this dude weigh. Let me look at this profile. I don't know how much this dude weigh. He's like 6'3", 211 pounds. That's a big type wide receiver, strong hands type of wide receiver. Yeah, like I said, he's gonna run like a 4.5, probably a 4.6. I'm hoping like he gets at the combine runs a 4.5, like a high 4.5. Not like running like a high, like not a high six, like 4.55 or like 4.56. I'm looking for with him. I'll be fine with that. But the hands, the hand, man. Where's the measurables? Where are the measurables, bro? Where are the measurables on the hands, bro? You gotta wait for the combine to probably get to that. But hand, hands. This dude is going to be your quarterback's best friend. Deep threat? I don't know. I don't know about that. You know, more like hands short receiving routes and intermediate. I like him at these points. Deep route, if he got it, then shoot, he got it. It's hands. That's all I gotta say. Hands. He got blocking, but hands is his thing. Route running, damn, they say he's a second round late pick. I'm hoping that he's not a second round late pick. I want him to be in the third round because that would be perfect for Tyler Shuck to get a wide receiver like this, Ian Strong, and if you could get a second round wide receiver, depending if you can't get Jeremiah Love in the first round. If you're not trying to get Jeremiah Love in the first round, say if you're not trying to get Jeremiah Love in the first round, you want to get yourself a D tackle or offensive guard. I don't mind that. I'm fine with what they do in the first round right now, as long as it has to be working productively with Tyler Shuck. You want to keep the guy upright and you want to keep him on point with his throwing, or having talent on the outside or talent to the inside. Whatever you're gonna float your boat. But really, if I'm the Saints, I'm hoping that Ian Strong falls to the third round. That way I could probably combine wide receivers if I wanted to. If I can't combine wide receivers, then I guess we're gonna be moving to the tight ends. I have no clue about the tight ends at all. So we're gonna move from them. Caleb Downs, honestly, with the Saints, if you like, these are the two first round picks I'm going for out of all the picks right now, and it's between Caleb Downs and Jeremiah Love. Who I want partnering up with who? Like, do I want Caleb Downs partnering up with Sinker and just having like these two safeties that could go sideline to sideline and defend the pass of being pretty good? Just got to work on communication wise. Do I want that? Which is going to be nasty. I won't be honest with y'all. It's going to be nasty. Having two safeties on your team is nasty work, bro. It's hard. It's hard for the quarterback to work when you got two good safeties. Um, I gotta see if my other guy is gonna be here. I hope he is. And if he doesn't come out, I can understand. Yep, this is another guy. Tylo Green, 6'6", 220 something pounds, runs a 4.4 40. Um, Yeah, he has some issues with yeah, 11 interceptions and 19 touchdowns. The team wasn't good around him either, so that's going to happen. I think I'll be honest with y'all. If y'all look at Tylen Green's play, he is like a Tyler Shuck, but he is way mobile. I'm not okay. Let me put it like this: he's close to Tyler Shuck. Decision making, he needs work with, but the arm talent, he doesn't have arm angle throws like Tyler Shuck does, but he has the same arm talent that Tyler Shuck does. If I could like just say like placement wise, he has ability to do that on a consistent basis. That's what Tyler Shuck proved to do on a consistent basis. He has touch. And then when it's time for him to throw the ball in there, he will beam it into your chest. That's what I'm saying that Tylen Green can do. But he can't throw at arm angles like like what this announcer said, like a sidewinder, like you seen from uh Tyler Shuck for a couple of games. You've seen that from Josh Allen. You'll see that from Patrick Mahomes here and there. You'll see that from Bryce Young. He did that recently. So yeah, you see the sidewinders type throws when you see like you got the angle on the DB that's rushing you. Like, okay, well, he's either going to jump up or he's going to jump to the side. I'm just going to throw it to a side throw because he ain't going to predict that because a lot of quarterbacks have overhand throws. It's overhand throws or three quarters or less than three quarters. I'm just using Madden terms for people who are who are common with that game and understanding what the throws I'm talking about. That way we can have like a better understanding what you're saying. So with Tyler Shuck, he has a sidewinder throw, which is like less three quarters, I think is what it is. So he could throw like from the side and it'll be like perfect ball, or he could throw it from that angle and it'd be like a perfect laid ball. Like he has very, very, very good touch with the ball, and he can also throw a beam. But the touch throws is what gets the wide receivers going. Because when they could catch the ball and a ball, they don't have to fight to keep the ball in place. They just catch it and it's there. It's boom, it's there. And all I gotta do is run after. I looked the ball in. It was comfortable in my hands. It's not coming out. It's not a heater. Boom, I got it. It's time to go. Cause you need these to work coincide with each other. The hands and the touch throws it's literally called the perfect pass and the perfect catch. You gotta have hands with touch throws. And the Saints are proven to be working very well with Tyler Shuck. Chris Olave is being decent. Jawan Johnson right now at the end is being decent. I'm not sure if you're gonna bring Jawan Johnson back. You might want to draft a tight end and whatnot, but Jawan Johnson is proven to be decent in the later years of his career. And you don't have no other really wide receivers to go around with Tyler Shuck in this way, right? So it's kind of a difficult situation when you're trying to prepare for this season. So the record was going to be how the record was going to be because we didn't have things in place, right? All right, that was going to happen. We didn't think we were going to be like starting off two and whatever. Like, but it happened. There's no blame to Spencer Rattler to that. Spencer Rattler did a great job being a quarterback and being a general on the field, kinda. Uh, but he still needs work on some things that was not going to really work within the system of Kellen Moore. Kinda, I think he did really good in the system. I just think it wasn't his arm is kind of too strong for what he for what. Dude, how can I explain it? Like the arm throws are too strong. He doesn't have okay, yeah, he doesn't have like that touch consistently. He's a strong arm throw quarterback. So when it's like a deep ball, like okay, just throw with touch, but it's like he can't throw it. He doesn't throw a touch that often, so it's not his kind of a milk and honey. What his thing is like if we're like 50 yards or 60 yards away from the end zone, he will throw it. He can throw it up there and whatnot, and but he doesn't have the confidence to do that with Chris Olave because he didn't see Chris Olave being a 50-50 jump ball guy. Tyler Shuck is just throwing it up when he sees him open. Tyler Shuck is just he's throwing it up. And if he's even covered, he's throwing it up there and he's just gonna place it right there in the bucket. So that is why you don't see Spencer Rattler being the starter for the Saints, but that doesn't mean he can't be a starter for someone else. It's just you have to have the talent around him to do those things so you can better his ability. So I see where talent is at, but is the Saints going if the Saints going to keep him for a backup, I think it's kind of criminal. But if they want him as a backup and he wants to stay in New Orleans, then yeah, you keep him as a backup until a team is looking for somebody and you could trade him to someone. And that's what I would do. Like I'll keep him until I could trade him and whatnot. So that's what you're hoping for. That's what you're hoping for. It's not going to come around in this draft, probably. Well, actually, no. It could come around in this draft because who's going to be ready? Because Mendoza, if he goes to the Jets, it's not necessarily saying he's going to be ready on day one. He's going to be a first round pick for sure, but he's not going to be ready for day one going with the Jets. The Jets team, the offensive line still needs a hell of work to be done. I seen what happened when they went against the Saints. The Saints did a really good job against the offensive line for the most part. The offense couldn't get the run game going, the pass game couldn't get going, and then all of a sudden when the Saints start like, oh, we could just score on these guys, they started to score because the defense, as I said, if your defense is on the field for too long of a period of time, though they begin to break, and then you see the deep throw to Chris Olave. Now, granted, Aaron Glenn defense is nothing to scoff at. All right. Just because they got this record doesn't mean that defense ain't deadly. That Jets defense is still deadly. It still has its ability. But people don't want to look at that because they see the record. It's whatever. It's whatever. But from what I've seen, Tyler Shuck played against a strong defense and he delivered again. Not only did he deliver against a strong Jets defense, he delivered against a strong Panthers defense as well. But the same thing goes. If your defense is on the field for too long of a time, they begin to break. The Saints defense was like that for a while in the NFL. And then all of a sudden they got consistent work from their guys that they need consistent work from to keep the defense off the field. And then all of a sudden you can see how the defense can play. Now, these are older guys, but they still can play. Now, you seeing like Cam Jordan coming back next year or Taysom Hill coming back next year? I don't know. That's up to the organization and that's up to the players. That's their conversation that they have to have with their families and all that type of stuff. But from what you know right now within this system with from Brandon Staley and Kellen Moore, a lot of people can work in it, but you need consistency in it. And you're gonna have to find those guys. Now, the guys that I'm going to draft may be some of the guys, obviously in the first round, but some of them may not. Who knows what Kellen Moore might be thinking, or Mickey Loomis might be thinking for that matter, if Mickey Loomis is still going to be a New Orleans Saint. people don't want that man to be New Orleans Saint, bro. I'm with y'all. I feel you. I feel you. I feel you. But hey, you're here. We might as well make it work because that's what it means to have a job. You could be with somebody you don't like, and you be mad as a mug at this person, but you gotta make it work with them. You gotta find a way to make it work. That's the only way you can get the job done. All right. So yeah, like I was saying, Tyler Green will be a better backup at this point in time. How old is he? I think he's like 20 something. I don't know what his age is. Okay, he's 23, right? Perfect. Perfect. I thought he would be like 22, but 23, that's fine. You have a guy sit behind Tyler Shuck. Tyler Shuck could play all the way into his 30s. All right. He could play all the way into his 30s with the Saints, right? Before you get this dual threat demon going. That's what I'm thinking. This dual threat demon. If you had to get a first round pick, this is the guy. He has the Shuck ability within placement passing. Now, I know he threw like 11 interceptions, but you gotta understand from where he went from Boise to Arkansas, and the receiver play was not that good in Arkansas, I think, this year. So from Boise to Arkansas, played his way. He showed his dual threat ability. You can't get mad at what this guy can do. It's just decision making he needs work on. So that's why I'm saying like that's the biggest thing for a quarterback is decision making. That is either going what is going to keep you be having a starting job or is going to have you lose your job. So decision making, Tyler Shuck has that. That's why I say he could play all the way to his 30s, probably even further than that. So you'll be thinking like, why would I want to get a quarterback after this? The only reason why, after seeing what Tyler Shuck could do, the only reason why I say that is because injury prones. Oh well, injuries not injury prone. Let me say he's not injury prone. God, had knock on wood. Let me not say he's injury prone. Let's just say that injuries do happen and you have to prepare for those regardless of who the guy is. I'm just saying, like, you do that in circumstances like how the 49ers did. The 49ers built that offensive line, the defensive line, corner, linebacker, tight end room. I don't think they got the really safeties really, but they have some corners. They have some corners, they have some safeties, but their linebacker core and their defensive line is what made things go. That was the focus of that. Like the corners here and there, but and the safeties are here and there, but the linebacker and the defensive line is what was their core there. And the offense is more like the offensive line and the tight ends with the running backs is the core, and then you have the guy who can orchestrate or who can get guys in line up with a quarterback that can just say, I could be effective around all of you. So that's what they had within Mike Jones, who doesn't look like he had to elevate the play for guys. It's like the guys around him elevated his play, and then Brock Purdy, which is almost the same, but it's like it's hand in hand. He elevates them and they elevate him. So that's what I'm saying. And this is Tyler Green, which he'll be like Mike Jones in a way. If he started, he'll be like Mike Jones in a way. Um, Behind Tyler Shuck, where you like, dude, we really want this guy to work, but he's going to need some time. I think the 49ers found a quarterback within Mike Jones. I think they should run with that. And until like Brock Purdy is like, you think Brock Purdy is actually done. And then you have yeah, that's how I will go with it. Uh and that's only you do that if the 40 not the 49ers, the Arizona Cardinals say like, "Yes, we want Spencer Rattler, bring him here." You do that move, it's like, "Oh, well, shoot, we go ahead and get Tyler Green." Now, will Tyler Green be the projected 6th round, not 6th round, like 1st round 6 overall pick? 19 touchdowns, 11 interceptions. I'm not sure because the quarterback class is not that strong. Looking like all these quarterbacks could go into the second round. Like the only one that you probably will have go in the first round will be like Fernando Mendoza, Dante Moore, um, and then Ty Smith. This guy is going to be like almost like probably like in the teens. Probably going to see him in the teens unless you go see like a quarterback needy team. Honestly, I mean, you can see these guys just drop to the second round. Like a lot of these guys could drop to the second round. I like this guy. I like him and Tyler Green, but Fernando Mendoza definitely showed his resolve in the quarterback being um like have that never give up attitude at the quarterback position. You don't. I feel like if he's your quarterback, it's the never say die quarterback. Like a Patrick Mahomes, Josh Allen, Tyler Shuck. Never say die quarterback. Never give up to a early quarterback. You got that within Fernando Mendoza. Dante Moore, don't really know much about Dante Moore. I didn't really watch Oregon. I mean, they played James and I don't know what the other school was, James Mary, whatever. Yeah, I don't know why they had to play these guys. But I don't really know much about the guy. Um I hear that he's good and that's about it, but I don't really know much about him. It doesn't even matter because if he's considered a top 5 pick and him and Mendoza are your quarterbacks are going to go first, and then you're going to see Ty Smith. If you see Dante go over Fernando Mendoza or Fernando Mendoza go for Dante, it's okay. That'll be okay. Even if Fernando Mendoza won the Heisman, it doesn't matter. You're gonna get like two really good quarterbacks here. If you got Ty Simpson going over both of these quarterbacks, that's I think that might be insane. That might be insane. I think he should fall to the second round. This man should probably fall to the fifth. Garrett Musmeyer, I'm surprised. I mean, you can't, man. You should have went out the year before because, good God, I did not expect. I didn't expect him to be bad. I didn't expect him to be good, but I didn't expect him to be like it's kind of bad, bro. It's kind of bad. Um, but hey, like if he gets drafted to New Orleans, then you with your dad, you get to be a quarterback, son, coach. You get to sit, relax, and learn whatnot. But I think I've seen this dude before. I don't really remember, but Tyler Green is the only quarterback that I say that I'm going to take a risk on out of all the quarterbacks that I've seen, Tyler Green is the only one that I would take a risk on. The height, the arm placement, the height, the arm talent, the placement ability. He has some things that are there, but it's not quite there. You just have to redefine him within like I say, like you give him like 2 years, boom, 2 to 3 years, boom, he's there. But that is was just a perfect situation where you have Tyler Shuck is here already. You get a quarterback behind him that you want to be the guy, it'll be Tyler Green. But Tyler Shuck is it really is the poster child of what you want your quarterbacks to do. Ta- Tyler Shuck is the poster child of what your quarterbacks should be or you want your quarterback should be. A guy that understands from last game, that keeps on elevating his game after game, elevating his process, elevating his thought, his process and the way how he protects himself. He listens and then he executes and then he delivers. I'm like, good God, kid, you got it. You got it. You threw for 300 something yards. You're there now. You're smart at how the way you're playing the game. Man, man. But if you don't fix the offensive line up, you're going to have to go get yourself a Tyler Green to sit behind a Tyler Shuck because the offensive line, I don't even think you're going to fix it within this draft. You could probably fix up the defense everywhere. The defense could get fixed everywhere. You could get yourself a safety, you could get yourself a corner, a linebacker. I'm not sure about a D tackle, but you could probably get yourself a D tackle. That's what you're probably be missing, really. Get yourself a really good D tackle. You can fix that defense everywhere right now. But the offense is what's really needs to be worked on. Like free agency, you could really fix your defense. Your offense, people say you could go. I know Ross Jackson actually. Ross Jackson said you can go guard in free agency. I'll probably want to go guard in the draft. I'll probably would go first round to get a guard in the draft. If there's a talent there, then you go for that talent, bro. Like you don't shy away from it. Like these are the biggest places that you want to work on within the guard position. not the guard position, your offensive line, your defensive line. These are the biggest things you want to work on because these are the ways you're going to see these players, like from linebackers and DNs or from running backs and tight ends and quarterbacks. That line is what's going to make them potent, really going to be on TV. That's how I look at it. You want to get TV views, get the line going. You got to get the line going. So I wouldn't be surprised if the Saints go with this offensive tackle. And I mean, really, I would have gone offensive tackle. I would go offensive line for a couple of years until I found the wide receiver or a running back that I really liked. And right now, it's such a situation. I found a running back that I like. I wish that offensive line just had a guard there. So I can understand for Ross Jackson, like just get a guard for free agency and let's get a player in a draft. Let's get a first round player that we could put in in the offense, and it will be Jamar Jeremiah Love. I say Jamar. Jeremiah Love is the guy that you want in this offense with how high octane ability of elusiveness and all that type of stuff that he has. You want someone close to Saquon Barkley in this offense because you knew it ran through Saquon Barkley. It didn't run through the quarterback. It didn't run with Jalen Hurts. It ran with Jalen Hurts had to play smart football. That's what his job was. Orchestrating, having everybody in place, and this, that, third. And when I have to make a play, he makes a play, right? Jalen Hurts. Now, when you have the running back, it makes it so much easier because I just have to orchestrate, have the line get all set, and this, that, third, and have the line going to wherever the football terms are, but having the line going left or going right or whatever, this, that, third, just having the line all set. That's all I have to do. And I got a center that could do that with me as well. So we're going to be all good. We just need the running back because honestly, the Saints offensive line, very decent, very decent. Not really crazy, but it's very decent. And they get a running back behind them. Like you seen where Audric Estime, he has that ability of explosion and whatnot. Is what you want out of your running backs, the backfield in this kind of offense. So the Kendre Millers, the Jeremiah Loves, the Audric Estimes, these are the guys are going to very much accelerate that offensive line's ability to be good because they're going to hit the holes faster and may hit the holes harder. The reason I say that because what Devin Neal, he was playing like Hall, right? Hall is a very patient runner. He if he doesn't see a big enough hole, he doesn't attack. He waits for the hole to develop. If it does develop, he's too late to attack. So that's why you see like sometimes Hall doesn't get the extra yardage that he wants because he didn't attack immediately. In this case, if I'm looking at the Saints right now, I'm like, bro, it's no time to wait for the hole to develop. If you're waiting too long, you're most likely going to get hit in the backfield. And you've seen that a couple of times, or you're going to get hit in the backfield, or you're going to get stopped at the line of scrimmage. You saw that a couple of times with Hall. You saw that a couple of times with Devin Neal. And yeah, with Audric Estimate, it was here and there. You'll see it. And you'll see probably a big run for Audric Estimate sooner or later. You might see a 20 to 50 yard gallop from Audric Estimate. But Jeremiah Love, for sure, you're going to get that. So enough of the talking. Let's get started. I don't know how fast it's gonna go, and let's just get started. All right, so yeah, wow, Raiders. If the god doggone, hold on. If the god dog on Browns go Dante Moore, bro, nah. So okay, we're here now, right? I'm taking them because I know that ability is a dual threat ability in the backfield. Let me get that. Dual threat ability in the backfield. I'm not gonna shy away from that. The freak. I'll be stupid to. Let me pause this real quick. I paused it. My boy went off the board in the first round. I know he's gonna go, bro. Like, great replacement for Micah Parsons too. Like, come on. All right, so Caleb Downs is gone. Tyson is still here. So hold on. I, it's a lot of defense. A lot of defense is going. A lot of defense. Like, you got the first DN went, then your three quarterbacks, I guess. I think Dante Moore should be a Jet, or Fernando Mendoza should be a Jet. Ty Smith should be a Raider, but yeah, it's not looking good. It's not looking good for Fernando Mendoza, because anybody, if anything, Fernando Mendoza either should be a Jet, a Dolphin, or a Cowboy, because these are the defenses that are going to put him on the field, and it's going to be better for him because he's going to have more time on the field to work with the offenses and the wide receivers and the offensive line. You want him to have more time on the field, so you want to put him with a team that's going to give him more time on the field. Raiders ain't going to do that for you. Dante Moore going to the goddamn Browns. It will be a dumb move. If I was the Browns, I'll probably go offensive line. It was a tough choice. Offensive line, offensive line. You already got Shador there. You already got two. You drafted two rookies already. You haven't getting a first round running back. I mean, you got too much. You got too many. They got too many quarterbacks. Let's put it like that. And it's not looking good for the Bears. It's just not. Um, Ty Simpson. I don't know. I don't know where he should go. Okay. Okay. All right. You know. Okay. Okay. I don't know the rest of these guys. I don't really know the rest of these guys, but I will definitely go with Jeremiah Love and Caleb Downs for sure. Either he goes with uh yeah, that's fine. As long as he doesn't go with the Panthers. I ain't gonna say that. Don't want him with the Panthers. Don't want him in the division at all. I like how the way he plays. He's kind of dangerous. I should have probably drafted him over Jeremiah Love. Uh all right, for the Jets. Okay, so the Jets got a quarterback and a wide receiver along with them. It's not bad. Not bad wide receivers. Mm, and now you've seen the tackles going off the board. Okay. All right, Connell Tate went to the Jets. That would be a wow. Arvell Reese still not off the board. Wow. Arvell Reese is going to the I see that. Yeah, I can see that. To the Seahawks. Arvell, hold on. Let me pause this. Arvell Reese going to the Seahawks. I can see that. All right. So pretty much none of my guys are off the board right now, right? That's great. So now we're going to the second round, and we have the 41st overall pick. Now we could go Oregon. I most likely am by go back defense. Nah, dang. Okay, so dang. I could either go defense or I could go offensive line. Man. Ugh. Because I know I'm going to get one of my guys, right? I could gotta get Sony Styles, who I really like at the linebacker room, way more than I like Arvell Reese. Way more now because I saw Arvell Reese played against some competition and they really just had him kind of not doing too much. Like he didn't really do too much in the game. When I looked at him, and it was a big game too, and he wasn't doing that much. But Sony Styles was doing the thing. Sony Styles for sure, sideline to sideline linebacker. I like how the way he played. Uh, yeah, Joshua Collins. You see, like you could either get Jordan. I would go with Jordan Love, Jeremiah Love instead of Joshua. But oh wow, I think I said his name, okay, Clemon. Can't read today. So whatever, dude, the running back for Washington. This guy, he's a bulldozer. He'll run through the wall of the defensive line. Strong legs, good balance, all the things that you really kind of want in a power running back. Not like how Love does have the power, but the elusiveness is just way you see it. You just see like, bro, he gets out there, he gets space, he gets in the screen game, whatever you want. He's a better version of Alvin Kamara. Bigger, probably faster, like way more explosive. He's a better version of Alvin Kamara. If you really like the style Alvin Kamara has in the Saints, Sean Payton offense, then you're gonna love the style that this guy Love is gonna bring because he's bringing more than just receiving qualities. He's a running back. So, and this guy's a running back too. Emphasis on both. Very good. And you got Stingle, the Penn State running back as well. That's another one that I like. All right, so my boy went off the board with the Cowboys. Smart of them. So I got to figure out who I want for that pick. And I think I will go with Sony Styles, bro. I'm going with Sony Styles. I'm going with this pick. I'm drafting Styles because we're going to need a linebacker sooner or later. We already got one in Danny Stussman. I'll go another linebacker. He went to the Cowboys. Not the Cowboys. He went to no. He didn't go to the Cowboys. He went to the god doggone Panthers. That would be an amazing move from the Panthers. One, you getting two wide receivers. Okay, I could say McClellan is a good one right now, but you get this guy with him. High effort on both sides, I believe. They are high effort players. Not okay, let me not say like high effort players. They are very spectacular catchers. When okay, no. McClellan is a good catcher. This guy's a spectacular catcher. All right, but that's okay. That's okay. I was willing to sacrifice not getting him in the second round just to get Sonny Styles because we want a linebacker. We going to want a linebacker. Let's go. All right, next pick is the third pick. We definitely blew up like the line in the later rounds though. Probably just to get depth players. We're gonna get depth on the offensive line later rounds. Can't hurt. Can't hurt. All right. So we went linebacker. I got Sony Styles. I got my running back. I gotta pull the trigger. He's a third rounder, like I said, bro. So I'm going to pull the trigger on this. I'm going to get myself the wide receiver, Ian Strong. Not that fast, but strong hands, very consistent catcher. Is more of a safety blanket, like a tight end, because of how strong his hands are. So yeah, why not? You get himself a running back, a playmaker at running back, and then when you need a third down throw, you need a third down catch, or you need a touchdown catch. There you go. This is your guy. So I'm getting pretty much my guys here. And I would say we answer the offense or defensive line during free agency. That'll be fine. That will be fine. All right. So we're gonna have the two fourth rounders, two fifth rounders, and a sixth rounder, no seventh round pick, right? Okay, that's fine. But we got three of the guys that I say we should get. Honestly, I would dive into Ohio State twice by getting Caleb Downs and Sony Styles. But I'm fine with getting Jeremiah Love, Sony Styles, and Ian Strong. Ian Strong is definitely deserving of a third round pick. The speed isn't. That's like speed is like saying he's like a sixth or a fifth. But the hand catchability makes him a third round pick, bro. I'm telling you, the guy's good. Like he's really good. So all right. So for the fourth round, you just want to see all the defensive line, offensive line going now. You're gonna see all that. Um, this is the fourth round, so getting skilled players. Well, he's still here. Mm. But we got skilled players in the first round, right? So you got your linebacker, you got your wide receiver, and you got your running back, right? You got other skill positions too. Now we're in I'm in a spot where I don't know no one now. But in the fourth round, normally no, you don't want to go like what the freak? You don't want to go hold on. We got advertisement on here. Let me just I don't think I can cut it off. But I can do this. Yeah, that works. Whatever. No advertisement. No free advertisements. Screw you guys. Anyway. All right. So what I said I was about to do, I'm on the clock. I'm so confused about what I should do. And um let me see this guy. Probably would. I said I probably would go corner. I'm about to go corner. I'm about to go corner. A 6'4" corner? Jeez. A 6'4" corner? I mean, Saints don't normally run with big corners, bro. So I don't think I probably would. So let's go edge. Actually, no. Let's go. Let's go. We're gonna go back into the offensive defensive line, and we're going. I'm probably gonna go with this Clemson guy. Uh, 6'5", 315, senior. What is he? What does he play in? DT3 Tech. Nose guard. After like we're going to really do this again. Yeah, I probably won't go with this guy. We're going to do this again. Hold on. Yeah, we probably won't go with that guy. Dang. If only I knew. Oh, Michigan. Dang, he too small. He's 6'5" though. Good height, good weight, but let's get a little bit heavier. We want to get heavier in the line. Dang, what the freak is going on with these small defensive tackles, bro? Well, we're going to draft this guy from Clemson. Get yourself like a A big in the middle. Kind of a big. All right, we're back. All right, all right. So, do I want to play around with the edge position again, or do I want to go with the linebackers, or go around with DBs? Yeah, so I probably should, but I mean, we don't really run with like big corners. We really don't run with big corners like that. So I don't know if I want to run with a safety either. Let me get offensive line. Man. One another Texas A&M. Hold on. Guard. He's a guard. He's a big guard. Probably a nasty one too. I think I'm going to take it heavy hands. I already saw it. Yeah, I'm going to go with this one. I'm drafting this guard for sure. So I got myself a D tackle, offensive guard. I think we go ahead and answered some questions in the later rounds. And I think we still should answer those questions. Keep on answer the questions on the offensive line, the defensive line. That's not. That's not. That's not something I'm going to like lean away from. I'm just going to keep on answering those questions. We could get another center. Look, I'm shooting in the dark right now. I'm for sure shooting in the dark right now, bro. I do like that center though. It's a 6'6" guard. Like that more. Like that more. I don't know which one I want to go for, the guard or the center. If you a guard, I gotta have you be nasty in between the tack. Like you gotta be nasty, bro. Like when it comes down to run game. I don't know. Dang, bro. Light, lightweight. Notre Dame. Lightweight. It's hard. It's gonna be hard. I'm about to go. I'm about to go guard. I'm about to go. That's a tackle. Oh, he's a tackle, not guard. I read it wrong. Yep. Anybody that is either in Texas, Georgia, I might say Texas A&M. I think I think Florida too. I think we could say Florida too. I think Florida got actually some good guards. So Texas, Florida, um I might say A&M, Georgia, uh Clemson, Clemson. Arkansas might be Penn State. You can find yourself some good man. I'm about to go with Texas guard. Yeah, 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 yeah. Give me the Texas guard. They develop. They develop good in the NFL too. Heck yeah, I'm answering the guard position for sure, bro. I'm not. Nope. Don't care. To get yourself an offensive guard at the get yourself an offensive guard in free agency too. But I'm drafting freaking offensive line, defensive line later rounds. Don't care what skill positions are out there anymore because I got the three guys that I want in the skill position, and I could rely on the guys that are already there that are not going anywhere unless I want somebody. They said Miami, but he got LSU. He transferred then. Too small. You like a CJ Daniels. 6'2"? Yep. 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 Yep, that's like a good slot slash outside wide receiver that I would take. Um, so let me see. I got defensive tackle, two guards that I really like. Let me see for defensive tackle again. I looked at bro, but he's too light in the pants, man. So I'll go Texas A&M again. She might go Texas A&M again. she, she might go Texas A&M again. Oh, so if the Saints are running, I don't know what the Saints defense are running. Either they're running a 3-4 or they're running a 4-3 or they're running a multi defense where they're running a 3-4 and a 4-3. Most of the times you see them in nickel coverage, so they run like a two linebackers, three defensive backs, three defensive backs, and like two D tackles and two ends, right? And sometimes they have those ends flip with the linebackers. Like the ends will drop back into the zone, and linebackers will rush the passer and whatnot. Like they just flip flop attacks. So the Saints had trouble with the run game. I like heavy set defensive guys that can push the line and hold the line. So we're gonna go with that. D tackle, two guards, another D tackle within the fourth round. So I like that because this is how Kellen Moore likes to operate. He likes to operate getting the offensive line, really getting the offensive line probably earlier rounds. But I like doing it this way. And our last pick, we're not going edge whatsoever. Um, no, let me stop playing. Let me stop playing. We got one edge. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Just off of that, because you at LSU, dude. You the last pick of the draft. You're going to get drafted. I'm going to tell you right now, you're getting drafted. Patrick Payton is getting drafted by the Saints until shoot, shoot, and then you got the LSU wide receiver, right? Nah, I'm gonna believe in you like I believed in Fidel Diggs, bro. You're getting drafted, or it's another guy. He from Ole Miss though. Hold on. Hold on. Got the LSU colors on though. 6'5", 260. Run defense. Okay, so this is the old school. He's like the old school Saints with a Cam Jordan type of a player. He might not even be the kind of a player. I'm just saying, like the size wise, that's like the Cam Jordans. Actually, like they're way heavier. Cam Jordan was like 280, almost like 300 pounds when he was coming in. So 260 is more like the regular you'll see. But I mean, nowadays you would say like those guys are like the Cam Jordans, and these guys are lighter, like 255. They're like the Patrick Surtain or not Patrick Surtain, that's a corner. Micah Parsons type build, but he's way bigger than Micah Parsons, like 6'6", 255 pounds. Put him at the edge position. He's giving me the probably the Chase Young role. Just gotta get better and probably run defense. I gotta see how the way he plays, but he's gonna be the last pick. I already decided, drafted him. Drafting this guy. I like this pick. I like how we did things. We answered the guard position with depth. We're not answering the guard position with a player. We're answering it with depth because we could also answer the guard position in free agency. But I still want, and we could still answer the tackle position within free agency too. But at the same time, I want decent players that we want for our role, whether it be for you to stop the run or for you to rush the passer. We got our D tackles, right? And we got ourselves a D line slash edge guy. Not someone you want to probably see drop back in coverage. I gotta see, but hey, Patrick Payton, perfect. Lee Hunter, DJ Campbell, Reed Adams, Marjay. I think I said it right. And then we have the rest. God, I'm definitely about to look at like a lot of these guys. A lot of these guys. Highlights. I think I could find the guards as well. Probably have to go on somebody else or something. But we're going to stop this right here because this is only for the Saints draft. We don't care about anybody else, where everybody else goes, because we don't have the 7th round pick. It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. We got what we got. And I like this very much. We get skill players early in the rounds, and then we get ourselves D tackles and guards that are for depth and not really our talent players. I think we should work next season on the line and gain like high draft picks in the line, you know. But for unless we get like good at the offensive line, we can just get skilled players at the end of the draft if we are that high up. But if not, then get. I think we're just set up in a good order right now. I think we're just set up good right now. Let's just put it like that. All right, well, that's it. Saints. I don't know who they're playing this week, but they're on a good track. They're on a really good track to doing a lot of good. Get yourself some 3 skilled players in the first round. Yeah. Some people may not think Ian Strong is a 3rd rounder. I think he's a 3rd rounder. I think he's a really probably one of the best wide receiver. One of the good hand catching wide receivers in this draft. Really good, really strong hands, really imposing on the line of scrimmage, really imposing in the red zone. The guy is scary. The guy is definitely scary. Strong hands, bro. Strong, ain't even it's in the name. And it's in his hands. I'm telling you. Tyler Shough, best friend right here, bro. Coming right out of Rutgers. Man, profile right now. 6'3", 211 pounds, out of Rutgers, junior. Guy gotta be what? How old is he? How old is he? How old is he? Where's the age? Where's the age? It doesn't matter. The strong hands, man. The strong hands. The reason why these short routes, immediate routes, deep routes are so high percentage, strong hands, consistent. The guy's a problem. I don't know who the better wide receiver is, but the best wide receiver to me is the one that can catch and hold on to the ball. It don't matter where you at. The run after catch ability is there or not. It don't matter. If he's deep down the field, all I gotta do, all the line has to do is hold. And I gotta anticipate and throw and just wait for him to have strong hands. Now, whether he has jump ball ability, I don't know if Ian Strong is a jump ball guy. He probably should be, like 6'3", 211 pounds. Strong hands. He's strong. He's strong now. You think he'll be a jump ball guy. So that's just a wait and see type of a thing. Sony Styles, like his anticipation, how the way he attacks the line of scrimmage as a linebacker against the run, and how he plays in zone. It's like sideline to sideline linebacker. So definitely, Jeremiah Love. He's going to make this offense flow through him and Tyler Shough. That's what you want. Excuse me. That's what you want. The offense to flow. The offense to flow between him and Tyler Shough. That's what you want. All right. That's it for me. Joy Bay out. Y'all enjoy the rest of y'all day. Peace.